Welcome everyone back to the channel. Okay, we're just gonna go with it. Something dropped in the background, but welcome back to the channel. Thanks again for returning. I wanted to go over and give you guys a little bit of a progress update for this week. I'm thinking I may just continue just to update you guys with progress videos on the road to our final drawing. For this one, as you can see, started the sketch last week. Progress is a little slower than expected. It's just life, life's journey and life's issues, but progress is a little slower with this one. We went over trying to implement gestures back into the art and using a rough, shape to help us judge proportions or negative spaces, to help judge and measure the negative spaces so we can enlarge our subject, which is Zapdos in particular. But to keep it brief, what I wanted to share with you guys is low pressure art, something I'm calling in maybe a new series, artist chat, or where we talk about things to help lessen the pressure of making art. And the goal of that are to keep it brief, keep it short. The goal is already kind of explained, but low pressure art for me was yesterday. I started just the basic outline of learning about this shape. I didn't get a chance to finish it. Again, the day went differently than how I expected it, but that's life. But for today, I just, off camera, took a number, what is this? It may be, oh yeah, K2H. So it's a very, how would you put it? The hardness it's not as dense, so it creates very faint lines. It's not as hard as I would say a 6B pencil, where it creates, with light pressure, it creates darker lines or darker values. So I began with this pencil and didn't have any pressure, didn't have any goal or intention. I took maybe, I don't know how long it was. It could have been 5 minutes or 10 minutes, or what felt like a minute could have been longer. But the whole idea was that I didn't add any extra pressure to, or wanting a nice outcome or wanting to have a finished piece. I just used the cross-hatching, technique, laid in, light lines, and just, drew. Didn't have any pressure, any, intentions for it. I just tried to follow a little bit of my intuition. Given the studies, I'm trying to use the hatching as a, a tone, so I had that in the back of my mind, but really I was just cross-hatching. The whole thing, being, very patient with it. As you know, cross-hatching, you're creating one line at a time, and you're building up your values, or you're building up the depth. So as you can see, I'm trying to build up the shadows without shading in, as you can see, the full shape. So if I were to do it with, this pencil, I would shade in this whole shape, maybe smudge it, maybe, smudge the edges so it blends in a little better. But with cross-hatching, I think I'm finding it a little bit, especially more low pressure and relaxing. Okay. All right. I thought to share that with you guys. We'll continue this series. We'll hopefully try and finish this painting up, but as you guys, or this drawing up, as you know, doesn't always go as expected, but that's okay. We're going to continue to work towards it. All right, we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks again for joining. Have a good one.